The Hyderabad superstars up against Dilli Dillwale.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Hyderabad superstars. Led by their coach, Chad Edwards. Followed by their players, Marcelo Jardim, Sion Mendes, Mayur Patil, Caitlin Hart, Louis Laville, Lauren Mercado, Josepa Canyadel, and Talia Saunders. Time now to welcome their opponents. It's Dilli Dillwale. Led out by their coach, Wesley Gabrielson. Followed by Max Matau, Trang Hyun, Eric Lang, Anuja Maheshwari, Mi Hei Kwan, Win Hin Trong, Alejandra Lopez, and Rob Cassidy.
We, of course, begin with the women's singles, which will have Sion Mendes against Alejandra Lopez. Then we've got the mixed doubles, Hart and Kanyadel against Mantau and Hin. And then Marcelo Jardim taking on Hin Trong, who's been on a roll in the men's singles section. Then we have Hart and Mendes taking on Hin and Kwan. And then we have Mayur Patil teaming up with Louis Laville against Mantau and Lang, who've also been a form team in this entire competition. But as always, we'll get started with the women's singles, where we have Sion Mendes of Hyderabad Superstars up against Alejandra Lopez of Dilli Dillwale. Over to Arpit for the toss.
Welcome to the toss between the Hyderabad Superstars and Dilli Dillwale. We have Sion on my left and Alejandra on my right, and Mark here in the center with the toss.
All right, ladies, that is a head, that is a tail. What would you like to call it? Tail. It is a tail. You'll serve. Just take that in. We'll go in a couple of minutes, ladies. Thank you. Sion, ready?
Usually
Serve
I would
ready?
introduce by colors, but here we'll have to just go
Best
by
of luck,
which side of the
ladies.
court they're
Time
on.
in.
Ale Lopez
0-0.
is about to start serve at the far court, and in the near court, also in blue, is C1, Sion Mendes.
Point, Dilly.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah,
Side
for
out.
sure. I mean, Ale is going out there swinging now. Like I said, she gave me a bit of trouble in the beginning of the first match the other day when I
0-2.
played against her, but she's gaining confidence for sure, and you can definitely see it in her gameplay.
Side out.
Refreshingly honest take, and if I can ask one more question, because I have a feeling that I know the answer to this. Which one do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy singles or do you enjoy doubles? Because I see you having a ball out there in doubles.
Point, Hyderabad.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that drop shot in women's singles can be a great weapon to have in your arsenal.
7-4.
I see you pull that off every now and again.
Point,
Make that
Dilly.
3.
All right.
First match
Players
of the day,
ready?
women's singles.
Time back
the
in.
far court, you
9-7.
have Sion Mendes and you have Mi Hei Kwan, who's filling in for the moment for Alejandra Lopez. But only another point after this to play.
Point, Hyderabad. Pickle players completed.
Explain the challenge if you
10-8.
can, Kat, since you normally play singles right pretty much throughout the 15 minutes. It can be quite tiring. You did mention that it can be exhausting. So how does the pickle play help when you've been replaced for a bit? Helps you gather your thoughts,
Point,
just catch your breath a
Hyderabad.
bit?
Yeah, I think the pickle play can be used in
11-8.
2 ways. It can be used to catch your breath, as well as to speak to the coach a little bit longer than 2 seconds to kind of get a tactical change, which... or you can get both, you know, at the end of the day. But I think pickle
Point,
plays are very
Hyderabad.
beneficial here, and it's a great, great thing that they have here at the WPBL.
Yes, you're now pulling away. That last point was a great illustration of that. Just putting a lot of pressure on Alejandra
Point,
Lopez. Now a
Hyderabad.
5-point gap between the two of them.
With 3 minutes back left on the clock, is that the longest 3 minutes of your life, Kat?
It's the longest 15 minutes of your life. The 3 minutes, yeah. I mean,
Point,
when you get to 2
Hyderabad.
minutes, you're like, thank God, it's almost done. You're like, I'm going to lob 10 serves now and breathe for a second.
Yet again, perhaps the physicality. That's one aspect on which he'll need to work on to become better, because there's definitely a lot of raw material to work with.
Point.
Yeah, I mean, if you think
Hyderabad.
about it, yesterday I played 5 normal single matches in a row in 15 minutes, so that was pretty crazy. But you have to give props to these two girls. I mean, Alejandra's putting up a great fight here, and
9-9.
Sion's doing her best to stay on top, right? So it's hard on both ends. Even though the scoreline is pretty one-sided,
Point.
they're both fighting
Hyderabad.
really hard and showing what they're made of.
Because
29.
on the points table, right, this is really important to get as many points as you can.
Hyderabad.
And if, like, for example, Sione here, she's definitely
21-9.
got the momentum, getting as many points, because that scoreboard,
Point.
if you're
Hyderabad.
tied at number 4, you need as many points as you can to get in the top 4.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think those big point gaps are going to come mainly from singles.
22-9.
That's just, you know, the reality of it. So getting these points here, especially for Sione, is going to be a big deal.
Hyderabad.
You know, I gave you a new nickname yesterday, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, because if you think about it, we often talk about a 4-point gap being too much in 2 minutes,
23-9.
but this young lady here scored 47 in 15 minutes. That's about more than 3 points a minute. That's absolutely magical.
Side out.
Guys, I don't know how I did that, but I'm just grateful that I got the win for the team. That's all I care about at the end of the day.
9-23.
Yeah, and it looks like Sion Mendes, as expected, will walk away the winner from this one, but it's been a hell of a fight from Alejandra Lopez.
Yeah, it looks like they got one more point here, but like I said, props to both. Alejandra put up a great fight, and Sion did well to stay with her, with her intensity and stuff like that to end up on top.
Yeah, the first 3 match points go the way of the Hyderabad Superstars in this Battle of the Blues. 23-9 for Sion Mendes against Alejandra Lopez. We have the mixed doubles coming up shortly. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. It is the second match of this tie, featuring Hyderabad Superstars and Dilli Dillwale, Caitlin Hart and Pep Canudel for Hyderabad Superstars, facing off the Purple Jesus, Max Mantau and Trang Hyun. We'll be looking for a comeback in this one.
All
My
right.
name is Arpit.
Receivers ready.
Jeanette here with me,
Serves
and
ready.
so is
Thank you.
the holder
Best
of
of
the
luck.
Band
Time
of
in.
Honor, for the
0-0-2.
female, Katrina Stewart.
All right.
Side out.
Sorry about
No,
that.
it's all
I was
right.
just about to say this is going to be either a cracker match or
0-0-1.
we are going to go one way. I think it's all down to the Hyderabad Superstars, what they can pull out here. They didn't have a great run the other night, so let's see if what Chad Edwards has put together to get their team back on track.
Jeanette, did Katrina smash it in the first match here as well? Did she smash it in the comm box
Point,
here as
Dilli.
well in the first match?
Point.
That's
Dilli.
gone out. Dilli have gotten 2 points on the board already, started 3-1.
2-0-1.
Oh,
Point.
tell us about that
Hyderabad.
rally, Kat.
That point was so well constructed by both teams, and then Pep taking
1-2-1.
that chance was just such a great shot. We got to see more points like that from them, I think.
Oh, that was delicate. Pep Canudel.
Very
Side
smart
out.
by Pep, very smart.
Ooh, what defense again!
What was
Dilli.
that? That save by Trang was insane. What a save, man.
Time back in. 7-3-2.
7-3-2, as you heard Mark there. Dilli Dillwale in the lead. Ah,
Point. Hyderabad. Point. Dilli.
There it was. There it
Second
was, the
serve up.
play that needed to be done. That was Trang's, I think it was her first time dinking down the line, to be honest. It gave Max what he wanted. He was
7-11-2.
able to pull the trigger to Katie, and they got an error out of it. Let's see if they do it again.
ooh, Max. Ah,
Point.
he just needed to
Hyderabad.
keep, well, just a slight matter of a point maybe. He just needed to keep it in there. Nothing that Dilli
9-14-1.
Dillwale need to force right now. It's all on Hyderabad. And there's just 16 seconds left on the clock.
Second
Well, they try to
server.
force this one.
Once again, props to both teams so far. Hyderabad really is showing what they're made of and what their potential is. And Dilli is just really staying true to themselves. So a really good match.
And game.
Well, it ends in favor of Dilli Dillwale. They made a comeback in this one, as Sunil Gavaskar would have wanted. The legendary cricketer is the owner, and he's happy with what he's seen in this second match.
It's Marcelo Jardim of Hyderabad Superstars, who's up against Win Hin Trong of Dilli Dillwale, who's been on fire actually in the men's singles. Purely because this man has played so well thus far.
Time in 0-0.
Divine said now in the commentary box, replacing Arpit Sharma alongside me, Jeanette Ward and Katerina Stewart.
Side out. Point, Dilli.
Just
Point,
absolutely amazing. Hin Trong at the non-volley zone, taking absolute control, running Marcelo Jardin all over the court.
But it's Hin Trong of Dilli Dillwale who's got it that 10-point cushion ahead of him, and he starts off by picking up the first point, although it will only be just a change of serve.
Point,
But it really is a sport for everyone, because young Hin Trong was born in the year in which Marcelo turned 31. So it's a massive gap. Didn't want to age shame, but seriously, those are the facts.
You get all kinds of variety here at WPBL.
Point, Dilli. Point,
It's interesting because
Dilli.
Louis plays a bit of a cat and mouse singles game as well. So let's hope he can get the side out and get some points on the board for the Hyderabad Superstars.
Keep in mind, it's really hard to come into especially a singles match cold when you're really not prepared to do a pickle play, but he's doing all right.
Point, Dilli. Point, Hyderabad.
Yeah, as our co-commentator Katerina would definitely affirm, it can be difficult staying out there for 15 minutes, but that's an incredible shot from Hin.
He should have let Marcelo get to 10 there. He didn't have to do that to him.
26-9.
No respect for elders here. Oh, what a point! What a point! What a point to finish on. Finishing on high, Marcelo Jardim, the champion that he is. Win Hin Trong may have won the match, but Marcelo has won more than a fair share of hearts here at the Geo World Garden. However, at the moment, it's a 2-1 lead in terms of matches won for Dilli Dillwale. 26-9 for Hin Trong as he wraps up his third singles victory out of 4.
Welcome back. Dilli Dillwale leading in this one, 2-1 right now. And for the Hyderabad Superstars, Caitlin Hart and Shawn Mendes.
Time in 0-0-2.
On.
Oh, absolutely.
Dilli.
What a cracking start for Delhi. How is that double-handed backhand volley from Mihai Kwong
1-0-2.
setting the choo-choo Trang right up there? Match of the night. How is it to just turn over and get on court and start playing doubles and dinking softly?
Exceptional placement from C1, as she's called, Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, this backhand roll right here is crazy. What an insane shot. Really, really good. Really good rally as well.
Oh, Choo-choo Trang, look at that. Absolutely amazing rally. Again, this is toe-to-toe.
Yeah, so far, great hands battles by both ladies. Great defense from both sides. I know that Sion likes to pull the trigger a little bit sooner than not, so that's just something for them to keep in mind when they see what they're comfortable with. But I think they're making this tactical. Oh! I spoke too soon. I'm dropping the mic.
That was just ridiculous. Hyderabad superstars seem to be enjoying this one. Even when Marcelo was on court, you know, they were just smiling through it. Marcelo himself, when he came back on, not too fussed about the score.
Point, Hyderabad.
7.5 minutes gone, the first half gone. They're leading 6-3.
6-3-2.
Have the serve as well.
Side out.
Down the middle. I wonder what... Someone said it a few years ago.
Done.
Exactly what I said is like now they're initiating, they're driving, they're being more aggressive, they're taking that opportunity away from Sion and Katie.
6-6-1.
Dilli seem to have the advantage right now, but remember they've played 3 ties already. Hyderabad have only played 2. This is their 3rd. They've won both that they've played so far. Won't mean the end of the world, but they would want to get a victory in this one, or at least make a comeback and tie it.
Kat, I've also noticed the second half of this women's dubs, Dilli Dillwale have not given any power to Hart and Mendez. It's been a lot slower game, and I think, the power is just not there for them. Oh, Mihei Kwong. There goes the big right side lady, Mihei Kwong. Who knew?
Mihei brings the boom. No, but I think also their dinks and their rolls have been more intentional. They're not popping up as high, which is what was giving Katie and Sion the opportunity to attack kind of like that. You know, I think a lot of that has been lessened now in the second half, which is why they're up 10-7, but it can go either way.
Last minute on the clock. 3-point difference. Oh.
Yeah, that's the sort of play that was keeping them up in the first half for the Hyderabad superstars, but it looks like it's a little bit too late now.
10-1.
That's... Oh. Sion Mendez has been sensational defending on the baseline there. And she gets it!
Yeah, unreal defense by Sion. She's so athletic and just such a great player. Like Janet and I were saying, she's going to be top 10 in the world one day.
Seemed to be 3-point enders there, and she made sure they weren't. Unfortunately, the last 15 seconds of this match, as there's a 2-point gap.
18-2.
Probably just 1 point in it right now.
It's really unfortunate because the Hyderabad superstars came out swinging and they were doing the right thing, but once again, experience will prevail at the end.
And that's the end of this match. The Hyderabad superstars officially confirmed as losing this tie, but there's still the 5th match left to play. Dilli Dillwale with a sensational fight back and a 10-8 win.
Well, only bragging rights and some match points at stake in this one. It's the men's doubles coming up. Mayur Patil and Louis Laville of Hyderabad Superstars up against Eric Lang and Max Mantau of the Dilli Dillwale.
All right, receivers ready.
3 matches to 1 already for Delhi, so they have this tie in their bag. But we have seen some great doubles pickleball all through the evening.
I'm really fond of all 4 of these men, so I really hope it can be a high-quality doubles match. It should be fun to watch.
Side out.
And since they're all wearing blue, we can tell you that it's Patil and Laville who are in the near court, and Lang and Mantau are in the far court.
And as predicted, Coach Chadda Edwards, he's mixed up the teams a little bit tonight, and we can see Mayur Patel, the local Indian player. This is his first time playing doubles. We've seen him in a pickle play, however. You can just see Louis sitting right on that backhand, waiting for that backhand flick. That is so good pattern making, Kat.
Point.
Is that in? That is. What a shot that is. He's been dubbed the purple mosquito as well here by Brandon Lane. And I don't think he'll mind that because he does love his animals and his living beings, doesn't he?
Purple mosquito, I need to know the meaning behind that. I got to talk to Brandon later.
So just because he's everywhere. He's all over the court.
6-5-2.
So the last 7.5 minutes of tie 10 in the World Pickleball League Season 2.
Every single match in this tie has been such high quality, great, and really close right now. 6-5 for Eric and Max. Much closer than I think many would have thought, but Louis and Mayor are really holding their own right now.
Of course, in that women's doubles, the three of you were calling the play, but I had the privilege of just watching from the sidelines. One thing which was noticeable, and all four players, incredible fitness levels, which allowed that match to go all the way till the last few seconds.
Yeah, fitness is the name of the game here in WPBL, just with the time clock. But yeah, I mean, all those four women played really, really well.
Point, Dilli.
Point of the match already.
And he deserved that. Maya Patel put in all the work there. What fabulous play by the local. That's it. That's what the superstars need to do right now.
Second server.
Well, let's take a look at what's happening next for Hyderabad. They take on Mumbai tomorrow, and after that they have a couple of difficult matches, Chennai as well as Bengaluru. So it's not going to get any easier. Gets the impression that Mumbai match could be a do or die for both. Whoever wins that is probably about to eliminate the other one as well.
Point, Hyderabad. Side out.
Even though Hyderabad may have lost this tie, I think they gained a lot of insight and a lot of things that they can do well in their team. So really props to them.
I think safe to say they have pretty much won every last point in every match, even the ones that they have won. So it is a tie victory. It's a match victory as well for Dilli Dillwale, but Hyderabad superstars can hold their head aloft in terms of the efforts put in. 12-10 victory. Yeah, good win, no doubt, in the end, and in particular, very dominant in the singles, in the men's singles, 26-9 for Hien Trong. And then the doubles also very close matches. Manthao and Hien winning by just 4 points, and Hien and Kwon winning by just 2 points, as did in the last match Max Manthao and Eric Lang. So there really wasn't much to choose between the two teams, but in the end, 4 matches to 1 for Dilli Dillwale against Hyderabad superstars. Yeah, so winning it 4 ties to 1, or 4 matches to 1 in this tie. Dilli Dillwale winning yet another one here at Geo World Garden.